really wanted to show you guys what I got at the Sephora sale because I got such fun goodies this time around. And then also try on all the new goodies that I got just because I feel like that'll be helpful and you guys can see like how these things actually look on the face. Start off, this is a repurchase and you guys saw this in my Sephora recommendations short. This is the Rhode glazing milk. I already popped open this new one because I had completely ran out of my other one. It's so nice as a skin prep. You just need the tiniest amount. Start with the complexion. So I picked up the Dior, what is this? The Dior Forever Skin Perfect Stick Foundation. I have heard really good things about this, that it's very lightweight on the skin. I ran out of my Armani foundation, so I was super excited that this sale I get to play around with the new foundation. So I chose this one. I was really in between this or like a liquid one, but I just went with this because it's just so easy to travel with and everything like that. And put this directly on my skin. I got this, by the way, in the shade 3N. I'm more olive complexion, so I like to get either neutral or olive toned foundations. And I was between this or 3WO, which is warm olive. But I decided to get the neutral one just because I was scared that the other one doesn't pull too warm tone on me. It's pretty good on the skin. I feel like it's still letting my natural skin kind of peek through a little bit. I'm still pretty glowy. Concealers, I did go ahead and pick up 2 concealers. I've used both of these in the past, so I know that they work amazing. The first one is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and I got this in the shade Biscuit, which is a little bit deeper than my skin tone, but I'm absolutely okay with that because this is going to be my face concealer. So I did want it to be a little bit deeper so that way it can neutralize any darkness. And I just feel like areas where there are hyperpigmentation, I want this to cover like a concealer, but then also want it to neutralize like a corrector. Not like that worried about my blemish scars. This thing right here, if you guys notice that, that is actually a shaving accident. And then let's go on with our bronzer and blush before we do our concealer. So I didn't get this from the sale, but this is the Fenty Matchstick, and I have this in the shade Swedish number 10. My favorite contour of all time. This is the perfect like neutral tone contour shade for my skin tone. If you're a brown girl, you really got to try this out. It's so good. I picked up 3 new blushes and they're very pretty. This is the YSL Make Me Blush, and I got this in the shade 37. Don't have a shade like this in my collection. So again, this is the shade 37. Look how gorgeous this packaging is. And then this is how it looks. I want to say it's like a very toned down corally peach color. Here's a little swatch of it, and they're so velvety and they just blend out like a dream. I actually just like wore this last night right before I was going to do my skincare, and I fell in love with it. It's such a pretty shade. I picked up one of the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick, and I got this in the shade Cocoa. I didn't get this for contouring purposes. I got this for blush. So I really wanted to get like that perfect toned down, kind of like Bespoke by Merit, but more pigmented because that one is just way too sheer for me. Absolutely beautiful. You can see it's just that very like cool tone mauve brown shade, and I have been obsessed with, I love beige blush and just like cool tone blushes a lot. I think they look really good on my skin tone. So when I saw everybody saying that Cocoa from this new Westman Atelier bronzer shade was a really good blush, I knew that I had to try it immediately. And the way that I like to apply my blushes is I just go ahead and put this like right at the top of my cheekbones, and then a little bit closer under the eyes, and then also on my nose. Mario F4 brush, which is please pick this up from the sale. If you want a new brush, it's the best. Like, look how pretty that is. I'm so in love with this blush shade. Let's go into the concealer, like the highlighting. I'm going to take so I went ahead and I picked up the Hourglass Vanish Concealer, and I got this in the shade Beech, which is number 6. I had the one in Dune, and that one was really nice for my face. I think it matched my face perfectly. So I did want to get one that was a couple shades lighter than my skin tone for more of like a bright under eye effect. Put this on under the eyes. And I like my concealer to always marinate for a little bit, so we're just going to let this guy hang out here. A restock I did get from the sale is the Sephora Fluff and Fix Brow Wax, favorite brow gel ever. And when this is on sale, it's just the best time to get it because Sephora collection is 30% off. My everyday brows are so chill. I literally just use this and call it a day. And just gonna stop talking and just show you guys. But look at that. This is my favorite. Like, I don't know any other brow gel out there that does this. And what I love about this is that not only how it makes my brows look, but it doesn't have those weird white flakes that almost every brow gel I've ever tried besides the Benefit one does that. I just feel like the Benefit one doesn't have that consistency and hold. Like, this gives me the laminated brow effect. You know what I mean? This is not from Sephora. This is actually About Face's matte fluid eye paint thing. It's a liquid eyeshadow, and all I do is take some on the back of my hand. Just go ahead and take like any fluffy brush and just dip it into the product and then just put it all over my eye. And this gives me like such a beautiful wash of color, and it's so natural. Finished off the eyes and I put on the mascara, but I also put on these Ardell lash clusters, and this is in Modern Wing. This is my favorite. I don't wear like full strip falsies at all. I just put these on and it's my favorite. So my camera died, I had to charge it, but all I did was just blend out the concealer and set it with powder, and that's it. Last blush that I picked up was the Dior Rosy Glow Stick blush, and this is the stick blushes that they came out with. This is in the shade Rosewood. I did pick this up because of the packaging, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was interested in the product, but the packaging, look at how beautiful this packaging is. And here's the shade. I did swatch this, so the CD might be a little not as fresh, but this is such a stunning shade. I, again, did swatch it. It is such a beautiful pink, and these blushes, they're like pH adapting blushes, so when you put it on your cheeks, they stain your cheeks. Yeah, got lots of fun lip products. Is the MAC Plum Liner. This is my holy grail liner. This was my Sephora recommendation video because MAC is now sold at Sephora. My current MAC Plum lip liner. It is at its last little leg, so tried and tested. Had to pick up another one because this is seriously just like my all-time favorite lip liner. I don't think I can like survive without this. The other lip liner that I got is a YSL Kiss Shaper. I got this in the shade 109. This is a newer product from YSL, and the reason I got this guy, and the reason that I got this was because I'm out here trying to do like my drugstore lip liner, but I'm obsessed with Bite Me by Morphe. I don't know if you can still get this or not, but this lip liner is by far my favorite, like mid-tone, warm tone brown for my skin tone. It's my favorite. The only thing I have against these Morphe lip liners is that they do not last long at all. My lips are like the focal point of my face. And what happens with this is whenever I apply this with any kind of emollient product, so whether it's a lip gloss, a lip balm, it has like, it just goes over my lip line and it looks very messy, doesn't last as long, not that creamy formula version of it. So I saw the shade from the new YSL Kiss Shapers and I swatched it on my hand. I was like, wow, this looks a lot like the Morphe lip liner I have. And this thing did not budge. I was trying to clean my hand with makeup wipes and it did not move. Once this baby settles on your lips, it doesn't go anywhere. So this is the color. And then I do want to swatch Bite Me right next to it, which is right here. The YSL one is like a tad bit deeper, but they're pretty much the same thing. And then I did pick up 2 lip balms. The first one is this Maede, I think it's called Maede Revive Lip Balm, and I have this in the shade Covet. I think this is a newer shade that they released, and so VIB Rouge or whatever got first access to it. How cute that packaging is. And then here is, sorry, mine's kind of dirty because I already like swatched it, but seriously, it's stunning. Like, look at that shade. Need I say more? It's so beautiful. I really like the metal tip applicator. I picked this up in the shade Sakura Shaved Ice, which is a baby pink. I love the Rhode ribbon lip balm so much, and I knew that I wanted to get another baby pink lip balm if I were to replace it. But I did want something that was a little bit thicker because the Rhode Peptide lip balm, they're very sheer in color, which I don't mind, but I did want like a baby pink like lip balm that had a little bit more color. And then that's a little swatch of it. So go ahead and show you guys how this looks on my lips without any lip liners, just by itself. Again, it's so fun applying lip balm with these metal applicators. Like, you don't know you need it until you try it. And then this is how Sakura Shaved Ice looks. The last makeup products I got are from Dior. So I got their Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil. I've never tried these, never bought one until now. And I got it in the shade Latte, which is a really beautiful, like, I don't know how to describe the shade, like a mauve pink color. I don't know. But it has like brown in it. So it's right there. Exactly. So pretty. And this is without any lip liner, nothing on my lips. And then I haven't picked up like a matte lipstick in forever, like a liquid lipstick. Literally, I don't remember the last time I bought it because I'm into either like sheer or satin finish lipsticks. I don't really buy matte stuff anymore. I don't like the way that they feel or look on my lips because they can give you butthole lips. A Dior lipstick because I swatched the shade in the store. Like, if I was a lipstick shade, this is the lipstick shade I would want to be. And then do a little swatch, and then that is the swatch. But yeah, you can't tell me that this is not a pretty color. It's so gorgeous, and obviously the packaging is lots. So for today's lip combo, we're going to do the YSL lip liner and then that Dior lipstick. So I'm going to take that YSL liner, now that was all the makeup and stuff that I got. Now let's just go through the other products that I picked up. So I got a L'Occitane. This is their hand cream. I've been wanting this for such a long time, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up because we need to take care of like our body, our hands, any more than we take care of our face. Yeah, this is just nourishing. My hands don't even look dry and crackly when I don't have this on anymore, so this has been a really nice help, especially during like the cold months. I tried JVN, haven't tried anything from this brand before, but I've heard pretty good things about it. I got their complete air dry cream. This is a mini one. Whatever texture hair you have, it gives you like a really nice smooth defined finish, and all by just one product. You don't need like, you know, if you have a curly hair routine, you don't need 5 products. You just need one product, and it's going to give you like a really nice, you know, and it's just going to give you a nice like smooth finish. Tried it on yesterday, and I am not gonna, this is second day hair, by the way. This is my natural hair when I don't like blow dry or anything, and this is how my hair looks like. I didn't brush it, I just put it in a bun when I went to sleep last night, and this is how my hair looks. I hope you can see it because I know I'm wearing a black shirt, but like, yeah, I'm super impressed by this product. I got the Blowout Styling Milk from JVN as well. And first of all, this packaging is stunning. Okay, it is a glass bottle and it literally is white like milk. It's not a spray. I think this is like a liquidy texture. I'm actually curious. Let's just see like what texture this is. It's not as thin as I thought it was going to be. It's like a cream. I don't know if this would be really travel friendly because it is a glass bottle, but I still wanted to try it out regardless. And wow, that smells really good. Even his air dry cream, it smells straight up like a salon. And then the last thing I picked up, this is the only skincare thing I picked up. I just use Korean skincare, so I don't really get skincare from Sephora anymore, but I did have to restock The Ordinary Glycolic Acid. This is my favorite toner, the mini version. I used up the bigger bottle, and I'm not gonna lie, you guys, like, that thing lasted me for years, okay? For years. You don't need that big bottle. It will last you for so long. The most affordable thing out there, and it works so well. I can tell that my skin is just looking dull. The pores are back. It's not as even. It's not as fresh when I don't use this. So I had to get a restock of it because I absolutely love this stuff. Thank you for partaking in my shopping addiction. Yeah, let me know in the comments what are your favorite Sephora products and what you're interested in picking up at the sale. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!